When we created Body Project Personal Training, we wanted to raise the bar for home workouts. And that meant that the usual home aerobic workout just wasn't going to cut it. We had to introduce resistance training, but most people haven't got a gym at home, so that had to be done with minimal equipment. And we had to include high intensity interval training for the most efficient way that people could improve their fitness. And we had to get all of this into 45 minutes, and we weren't going to compromise. What people will be taking part in today is the most effective way of exercising from home ever created.
Okay, welcome to Body Project Phase 1. Let's not hang around, let's get warm. Hands up in front and lifting your knees up into them hands. We're getting our heart pumping. We're getting our lungs working, getting the oxygen to all of the muscles around our body. Never skip the warm up. I know it's tempting to press skip, especially if you've done the workout before. Please don't, it's so important. You're going to prevent injuries and you're going to make sure as well that you can give your best to the workout that's ahead. Let's get now turning into the opposite knee. Just get a little warmth through the upper body. Give yourself a nice twist. Keep them knees coming high. Remembering to breathe, engage in the obliques and turn. Working it through. Just feel that heart rate lifting a little bit. And let's push it up a little bit more. Get running on the spot. Nice and light, nice and loose. Toes just touching down like a cat we're pouncing. We're not thumping around. We're light, we're light. Our abs are engaged. Our body is getting warm. Pumping the arms as well as the legs. If this is the first time you've done a Body Project workout, please make sure you've checked the technique on all of the exercises before you get going today. Let's warm the hamstrings. So we're just gonna step out a little there. Staying light, staying loose. This isn't like your normal home workout where we randomly jump around the room. We're combining resistance training with high intensity interval training. It'll be tough, but it's worth it. And you'll know what I mean by tough first thing in the morning, moving into star jumps. And you're just measuring that heart rate up now, just a little bit. Keeping them abs tight. Warming through the side glutes, warming through the shoulders, and start to push now. Breathe, 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 breathe. Work it through, work it through. Feeling warm, feeling good, starting to feel ready. Let's introduce you to your Body Project team, and we're going to start rolling our shoulders back as I do that. Alexandra is the co-founder of Body Project. She'll be leading the workout today and she'll be doing the advanced version. Over here we have Victoria and she'll be doing the moderated version with you today. Bring your shoulders forwards, guys. Richard has got some slightly heavier weights. I certainly don't envy him. Good luck, Richard. And Becky will be supporting Alex in the advanced version, and Alex is going to need that support. Let's get running on the spot. You pleased to hear that, Alex? Okay. Breathing deep, breathing deep. Make sure you've got with you a towel, make sure you've got some water, and make sure you've got some weights. Doesn't matter how heavy they are. You can even use tins of beans as long as you've got some resistance. Okay, the last little thing now. Let's lift the foot up and over. Imagine you've got a step and you're lifting your foot over it, balancing with the opposite leg. We're warming the groin, we're warming the side glutes. Remembering to breathe, keep working, and changing over to the other side. How's everybody feeling? Ready? That's nice to hear. They need to be. Okay, get running on the spot. The intervals are 45 seconds each. Do not feel you have to do the whole thing. There's only one question I need you to answer at the end of this workout, and that is, did I give it everything? We're going to slowly measure up now to a little more intensity before we go into exercise 1. In 3, 2, 1, raise the knees, and pump the arms. Abs staying tight. The workout's coming. You need to lift your heart rate up. You need to make sure that you're ready for the work of this intense session today. In 5, push a little more. In 4, push a little more. In 3, just a touch more. In 2, and in 1, and breathe. Everybody shake off and get your weights ready for exercise number 1, the squat and press. Feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back and down, and lift the hands up to the shoulders, palms facing inwards. We're going to start in 3, 2, and 1, and sit down and push up. We're breathing in on the way down, we're breathing out on the way up. We're working our quads, hamstrings, glutes, shoulders, and core. Simon, let me show you. Alexandra's knee is tracking directly over her toe. She's sitting back into her heels. Her abdominals are engaged the entire time through the movement. That is perfect form. We've got 10 seconds left. Guys, keep working. If you need to, slightly reduce the range of motion. I don't mind that at all. In 2, 1, and take a breather, keeping your weights in your hands. We're going to stand over, palms facing inwards, bend over at the hips, keeping a straight line from neck to tailbone, and then we lift and work it through. We breathe in on the way down, we breathe out on the way up. Work it through, Alexandra. We can see here that Becky has a straight line the whole way down. The speed is the same, both up and down the movement. We're working through the back. We're working through the rear deltoids, all the way through. Very good work, Victoria. We've got 15 seconds left. Keep that intensity on. Keep that core tight the entire time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. We're going to step back just a touch. Give yourself some space. You're going to lunge out. Shoulders back and down. We're going to keep our feet just around shoulder width apart. And when we're ready, we're going to lunge in 2, 1, and stepping out. Very important with lunges is that you keep the knee tracking directly over the toe. The entire time your shoulders should be back. Your eyes should be looking straight ahead. We're working through the front leg of this movement, pushing through the heels, and this is very important. The first muscles are the hamstrings and the glutes, and then the quads. We've got 10 seconds to go. Your abdominals should be tight. You should be feeling a little lactic burn, and weight down to your side. We've got cardio interval number 1. Coming in 5 seconds. It's going to be star jumps. Hands in front. 3, 2, 1, and start to work. Abs tight. Around 75% effort will do here. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. And then if you could just demonstrate for me here, Victoria, if you have bad knees, if you happen to feel at the moment you're not quite ready to put it all in, copy Victoria. That's a moderated version. Still tough, still pushing, good even pace. We're getting that heart rate up. We've got 15 seconds left. Let's squeeze it up. Let's put some juice in. Let's go, guys. We've got 10 more seconds. Work, work, work. This is only circuit number 1. Isn't it fun? 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. We're going to grab onto our weights. There is no rest, unfortunately. We're moving straight in. Feet shoulder width apart, hands up. Big breath in as you come down and squeeze up. Always being aware of which muscles are working. always being conscious of where you're meant to be feeling this. And right now, it's in your hamstrings, it's in your glutes, it's in your quads, it's in your core, and it's in your shoulders. It's a perfect, even pace from the team here. That's what you're replicating. But if you need to take a break, if the intensity is too high, then take a break. Pushing at your max. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Shake it out, guys. The pace is starting to pick up just a little bit. We're going to bend over at the hips. We're going to be straight from the neck down to the tailbone. Shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, and lift out. Abs nice and tight. Let me talk to you about breathing. You can see here that Alexandra is breathing out through the hard part of the movement. She breathes in, brings the oxygen into her body. She exhales to use the oxygen to move the weight. A very important point. If you start feeling this exercise in your back, if you start feeling it in your neck, stop immediately, stand up and shake it out. That's not a problem at all. 5 seconds, guys. Good form. And everybody ease. We're going to keep the weights and standing at the back. How's everybody feeling? Working well? Shoulders back and down, looking straight ahead in 3, 2, 1, and lunge. Keep the control on. Keep working through. Resistance training. This is what it's about. Because when you're working out the muscles in this way, it's not just about the calories that you're burning in the workout, it's about building the muscle to burn calories at rest for the rest of your life. That's why it's important that we do resistance training, but keeping the form. We've got 10 seconds to go. I'm joining in. Keep working through. It's fine if you don't have weights. Just keep that intensity on. And ease. Everybody weights to the side. We're going to get ready now on our hands in a push-up position. Abs engaged. Lifting the feet and the knees off the floor in 2, 1. Driving the knees in towards the chest. A straight line through the body. The intensity is very high on this one. It's fine if you need to take a break. This is phase 1. Keep working there. Andrew, over here. If you're doing the moderated version, touch the foot down in the center. But remember, it's important that you still keep the intensity on. This is not the easy version. We've got 10 seconds, guys. We really need to push now. This one's tough. Let's work it through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we've got 15 seconds. This is the final circuit. Take a few deep, deep breaths. This is when we separate the wheat from the chaff. This is when it counts. Feet shoulder width, hands up. Let's work. It's all about intensity now. It's all about drive. It's all about desire. It's all about wanting to get it. It's about wanting to get there. With 30 seconds left, what matters now is the form remains. We're going to move straight from this exercise into a 15-second star jump interval. Work Alexandra, work Becky, work Richard, work Victoria. 10 seconds more. Let's push, let's push. Don't hold back. Keep the intensity in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight straight down. And we're moving into star jumps. Make them count. This is just 10 seconds to go. Breathe, abs tight, work. Breathe, push, 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 push. And ease, grab onto your weights. We're moving straight into reverse flies. And push, and work, and dig. extra important on this final time through the circuit, that if you feel pain anywhere you shouldn't, don't be a hero. Take a rest. I'm gonna check the form, straighten out there a little bit, Richard. Tuck them abs in, keep them tight. There's 10 seconds to go. How are you feeling, Victoria? Tough. No answer. That's a good answer. 3, 2, 1. Weights down to the side, hands down, and driving in. I'm with you here. Let's work. Let's push. Straight back. Intensity building up through the core, through the arms. 2, 1. And grab onto your weights. The last time through the lunges. Stepping back and stepping out. Let's keep with it. Keep in form. Keep it going. Keep the work up. That's a deep burn in the lactic build up in the legs. And that's a good thing. Embrace it. Want it. It's not negative. Don't see it as pain. See it as changing your body. We've got 10 more seconds. Let's really push now. Let's dig a little deeper, work a little harder, find that little bit inside, find it. 3, 2, 1, and weights down. We're moving into a sprint. Abs engaged. We're gonna go in a second into a 10-second countdown. And I want you to give everything. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ease. Take a breather. Get some water. How are we all feeling? Work it through. Take a breather. Take your time. Breathe deep. If you need a little extra time to recover, press pause and take it. Remember, this is phase 1. This is the first time. It's about picking your fitness up over the following 8, 10, 12 weeks, and then for the rest of your life. These guys are fit, and you can see it's pushing them. Okay, so making sure you feel fully recovered, absolutely crucial that you're ready for the next circuit. It's an intense one. How are you all feeling? Ready to go? Let's get down into position. So we're going to come down on our hands. About shoulder width apart with the hands, feet back, a straight line through the body from the neck to the heels. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to push up and we get straight into it. And we're on our way. You breathe in on the way down, you breathe out on the way up. I'm coming over to Becky here. This is perfect push-up form. She's breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. A straight line through the elbow. The core is tight and strong. Take a picture. This is how you do a push-up. Fantastic, Becky. The moderated version over here with Victoria. Her knees are down on the floor. I don't mind that at all. That's great form. And the closer your knees are into your chest, the easier that becomes. If you need to take a break, take a break. And everybody ease. And we're gonna go straight over now onto our backs. Hands by your side. We're gonna lift up into the half bridge position. We're gonna hold there, putting tension through the glutes and hamstrings, and you're gonna extend your right leg. And you're gonna feel an isometric tension through the leg that is planted. And you have to actively engage the muscle of the quad on the opposite leg. We change in 3, 2, 1, and change legs there for me. If at any point you feel a cramping, it becomes too much, it's okay to plant your feet down, Richard, peel down to the floor and peel back up again and carry on. In 3, 2, and 1. Everybody, we've got 15 seconds, but it doesn't mean we've got a long time to rest. I want you to grab onto your weights. I want you to stand slightly wider than shoulder width apart, palms facing in. in front, shoulders back and down, sit in and lift. Breathe in and breathe out. Core is engaged and tight. Working slowly through the movement. We're working through our hamstrings, our glutes, our abductors, our adductors, our anterior deltoids, but we're not swinging the weight. We're controlling the weight through the movement. The knee is still tracking over the toe. That's good form. That's what you need to be doing. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep working through. Good form, Richard. In 3, 2, 1, and popping the weights down. We're going to move into Heisman's. We're going to start off moving to our right in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push. Let's go. Working it through. We've got 45 seconds. Be light with your feet. Don't overdo it. This is interval number 1. Keep that pace up. Good work, Richard. You can see here, if we work with Victoria, she is working through, she's not putting intensity through her body. It's a moderated version, but it's still intense. 15 seconds to go. Now's about the time. If you want to pick it up, you pick it up. We've got 10 seconds, guys. Let's keep working. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take a nice deep breath. Coming down onto the floor. We all feeling good? Into push-up position. Don't wait to get there. Rest in push-up position. In 3, 2, 1, and push. Let's get working. And I'm going to join in here for you. Squeeze through the chest. And a little tip for everybody. If you keep your shoulders back and down as you push, you'll engage through the chest more than you will the anterior deltoids, and that's very important. We don't want to pull the shoulders forwards. If you have to, if you start tiring, Becky, drop to your knees. It's absolutely fine to adjust your position. This is tough. How are you feeling, Becky? Tired. It's not a surprise. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're over onto our backs. Recover in position for the next exercise. Feet slightly wider than together. Hands down by the side. Curl up into half bridge, starting with the right leg. Extend. Engage that quad muscle in the working leg. It's an isometric tension through the standing leg, but it's a forced contraction that you have to elicit through the moving leg. Very important, you're controlling how this feels. Change legs, everybody, and to the other side. Do not be concerned if you need to take a break. It's about working at your pace and nobody else's. You're pushing to your limits. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing up, we're going to grab onto our weights. Feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Hands in front, abs engaged. Shoulders back and down. Don't fall over. In 3, 2, 1, and squat and lift. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Very important. If you're getting this exercise right, you'll be feeling it in your quads, in your glutes, in your hamstrings, in your anterior deltoids, but most importantly, you will be feeling this in your core, in the center of your body, holding an even pace. You've got 15 seconds. Keep it under control. How are you going, Richard? You working hard? You're feeling good? Keep pushing. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and weights down to the side. We're going to move straight into punches. How's everybody going? It's a tough circuit. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and punch. The abs are tight. We're keeping the body through the center, nice and strong. The arms are loose, they're flying out. We're letting them arms go through the momentum created in our body. Keep that up, keep working it through. It's about intensity. How hard can you work? How much can you push it? How far can you take your body today? Ask yourself these questions. 20 seconds left. Keep going, Victoria. We're gonna now lift the knees up as well, guys, and punch. Lift and punch. This is intense. This is tough. Let's push. Let's go. Don't hold back. We've got 3, 2, 1, and we've got 15 seconds. We're gonna get ready in our push-up position. Coming down. Breathing deep. Hands down. In 3, 2, 1, and push. Keep it under control. It's easy as the exercise gets hard to start thinking about sacrificing form. And that's a big no-no. Don't be a hero. You work at the pace that you can safely, engaging the correct muscles, the chest, the triceps, the core. We've got 20 seconds left. I know it isn't easy, but in 15 seconds, we're moving into Heisman's. Now you dig deep, now you work hard, now you push through the burn, through the pain barrier. In 3, in 2, in 1, everybody up. 3, 2, 1, work, let's go. Push it through now, intense, abs tight, push, 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 push. Find it in you, come on, let's go. And ease onto your backs. Everybody down. Victoria trying to get some extra in. Hands by your side. In, lifting up and extend. And work through the moving leg. As you tire, never forget to breathe. I know that it's easy to let that breathing speed up. You be in control of your breath, changing legs, everybody, and squeezing through the quads, squeezing through the hamstrings, squeezing through the glutes. Keep working, core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up, sharpish, and running punches. Let's go. If you're doing the moderated version, it's absolutely fine to plant your feet and go fast. Keep working. 3, 2, 1, and we pick up the weights. No hanging around. Everybody working hard now. Feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Sit down and lift. Even pace. Don't allow the adrenaline to get the better of you. You are in control of your body. That lactic now is going to be burning deep. Why did you press play today? Why did you start? This is the moment. This is when it counts. This next 10 seconds, are you made of the right stuff? I know you are. Keep working, guys. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. It's a sprint finish. Everybody running. This is a run to the finish line. I'm going to give you an extra 10. And in that 10 seconds, I want you to count with me and give it everything you've got to that tape. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And push, and work, and 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ease. Taking deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That was good, that was tough. We want that intensity in the last circuit. Remember, work at your pace. This exercise program is designed to push everybody to their limits. No judgment, just making the best of yourself in today's workout. Everybody getting water on, making sure you're feeling fully recovered. Once again, if you need to take a little extra break, that is absolutely fine. Make sure you're ready for circuit number 3. This is the one that really, really counts. Everybody getting into position, nice deep breaths, controlling. We've got a split squat to start. The weight through the standing leg, the right leg slightly loose, hands by your side. In 3, 2, 1, and let's work through that movement. So we're coming down and lifting out. This is a controlled movement. We're working through on the standing leg, the glutes and hamstrings especially. It's a single leg squat. On the opposite leg, the moving leg, we're working through the side glutes and we're working through the abductor muscles. The deltoids working through the entire time, changing legs. If you feel like doing the moderated version, it's a simple squat with a side raise. Being sure that you breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. Okay, everybody, take a little shake off. We've got 15 seconds. We're moving into bent over rows. So we're gonna move over at the hips, palms facing in, straight back and neck. 3, 2, 1, and row. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. We're working through the back and the posterior deltoids. Why is this so important? It improves your posture. A lot of people spend so much time at the desk, at the car. This is going to pull your shoulders back. It's going to improve your posture, make you look like a dancer. Keep working, Richard. Keep working, Becky. Keep working, Vicky. Keep working, Alex. Keep working at home. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're moving into reverse lunges. Oh, deep breath, shoulders back and down. Got our feet shoulder width apart. In 3, 2, 1, and we're stepping back. And there's a slight difference as I lose my balance there with the reverse lunge. Don't be embarrassed if you do that. And that is that we're working through the front leg. And it's more predominant on the quad than it is on the hamstrings and glutes on a reverse lunge. But it's critical that you keep your shoulders back and down the whole time. Your abs engaged. It's important that your knees continue to track. It's important that you stay in control of your body. You're engaging the muscles. As the workout gets tough, as the time ticks on, I know it's tempting to be sloppy with your form. Stick like these guys. Stay in control. 2, 1, and weights down at the side. We've got virtual skipping. 10 seconds. Give it a little shake. Make sure you're feeling ready. Final circuit. Gotta be feeling good. 2, 1, and let's go. Core nice and tight. When we're doing cardio, we're working our heart and lungs, but we're still working our core muscles. We're still working all of the muscles in our body. These last few intervals are absolutely crucial. And let me tell you why. If you can get your heart rate up now, if you can really push it now, you're going to be burning calories in the shower. You're going to be burning calories on the way to work. You're going to be burning calories at your desk at work. So let's really push. We've got 10. Come on, work it through. Now's the time. Final circuit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we grabbing on to our weight. Split squat to star. Stay with it, everybody. Keep the energy up. Keep with it. Keep strong. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and work. Keeping that pace, keeping control, keep working through. Why did you press play? Why did you start? Why are you here today? As it gets tough, you're gonna have to remember. You're gonna have to know why you're here. You're gonna have to drive yourself on changing legs, controlling to the other side. Look at this. We're in the final circuit and still Alex is controlling every muscle in her body. That's perfect form. That's what you need to be doing. Work it, Richard. How are you going? Stay with it. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to bend over at the hips. Working bent over rows. Coming over. Straight line. Palms facing. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Never forgetting to breathe out through the exertion. We're squeezing the shoulder blades back at the top of the movement. Working through the deltoids. We're working through the rhomboids. We're working through the biceps. That's a secondary muscle. Perfect form here from Becky. That's superb. If you're doing that, keep doing it. That core's tight. How are you feeling, Becky?
Tired.
Feeling strong?
Yeah.
Keep pushing on. We've got 10 seconds to go. We work. We stay focused. Stay in control. Never sacrifice form. 2, 1. And we're going to work now into our reverse lunges. Shake out them legs. We're almost there. It's not long to go. In 3, 2, 1, and lunge. Okay, good. Working it through. Keep the tension through the muscles. Keep pushing on. The speed remains the same. You're in control. You're working. You're feeling good. The lactic buildup is feeling strong, but you want that. You're embracing that. That's changing your body, and that can't be a bad thing. Change the way you see it. How are you feeling, Alex? Keep pushing, keep them shoulders back, keep them eyes ahead. Keep working through. We're almost there. There's not long to go. You've got to stay with it. You've got to stay strong. 3, 2, 1. And weights down to the side. Stay energized, people. Stay energized. We're almost there. We're going to move into the touch and raise in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And you've got to breathe. You've got to keep them abs tight. You've got to be energized. You've got to work. You've got to want this now. You've got to want to change your body. You've got to want to be fit. You've got to want to be strong. This isn't easy. I know that. They know that. Everybody knows that. But now is the time you separate yourself. Now's the time you get results. Push it through, Victoria. Push it through, Richard. Push it through, Becky. Push it through, Alex. We've got 10, count with me, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is it. This is the final circuit. This is when it counts. Grab your weights. Find it deep within you. This is the moment. We're almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Let's find it within. You've got to go someplace now within you that wants this more than anything. That lactic is strong. The temptation to give in is stronger, but you're not going to do it. Not today and not you. We're going to stay on that leg for 2, 1 and change. Keep that control. Keep working through. Perfect form. Never sacrifice it. If you feel it in your back, if you feel it in your neck, you stop immediately. Don't be a hero. Keep working, Becky. Richard, that's strong. Stay with it, Victoria. So in 3 seconds, we're moving straight into skipping and weights down, everybody. Let's go, intense, just 15 seconds. Knees above the hips. Push, 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 push. Rotating them arms, core strong. And we're going to move into the bent over rows. There's no break. Bend over at the hips and row. Squeezing through the back. Working it. Feel it. Every rep counts. Every time you move your body matters. Every single rep. No rep matters less or more than the last. Constant tension on the muscles. We've got 10 seconds to go. Keep breathing, keep working. We're moving into touch and raise in 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's have this intense. Let's make it count. Let's work. Let's be strong. It's gonna be now. Real work. Now we dig. Now we find what we're made of. And ease. We're gonna move into reverse lunges. Straight to it in 3, 2, 1, and push. This is the last resistance interval training of the day. You feel that deep burn? You feel them muscles working? The glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, the core. You stay with it. Shoulders stay back. Core stays tight. We've got 10 more seconds. Push, push, push. You stay the pace. 3, 2, 1. Weights down. We're going to finish with a run. Everybody up at about 70 or 80%. I'm going to ask you for everything you've got. You can see the finish line in front. You can see the ticker tape. It's there. I'm going to give you 10 seconds and I want you to sprint to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's work. Come on. We need energy. Drive to the finish line. You can see it. Now it counts. With me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, so just take a second. It's over. It's done. The workout is done. It's time for the stretch. Just walk around, keep your body moving, let your heart rate come down slowly. Don't just stop. It's done for another day. Okay, so just plant your feet down now. Hands clasped together and reach up as high as you can. Squeezing up, almost trying to pop the shoulders out of their sockets, although you clearly don't want to do that. And then lean over to one side and we get a nice stretch through the side of the body. Not forgetting to breathe. The oxygen still needs to be fed to the muscles and moving over to the other side and stretching through the other side of the body, stretching through the shoulders. Okay, so then the hands, reach them out wide, pull them back in and work over stretching through the tricep at the top there. That was hard work today. Enjoy the stretch, you've earned it. And we change over to the other side. Give it a nice pull. It's a good stretch, this one. And just give everything a little shake. And then we're going to pull the arm across the front of the chest. And if you want, just turn the neck kind of over the shoulder there. Stretching across the front. Remembering to breathe. I hope you're still here doing the stretch. I know everybody's always tempted to run off. You've got things to do. Don't do it. It'll help your recovery and it'll also make you feel a lot better for next time. Keep working and breathing through the stretches. How are you feeling, Alex? Pretty good. Yeah, it's a tough workout for all of us. Okay, and then just bring the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, pulling the chest into a stretch, looking up high, and you get a nice work through the front of the body. Letting everything go just a touch. Okay, so we're going to move down into a hip flexor stretch. So we're working through the back leg. If you can, it's all right to reach the hand over. Increases the range of the stretch. And then we're going to come back and then we're going to stretch through the hamstring. And it's okay if you're like me, you've got very tight hamstrings, to have a slight bend in that front leg. Sometimes you'll need to do that. I don't mind that at all. And then let's stretch the hip flexor through the opposite leg. And once again, if you feel like it, it's okay to lift that arm up. Use the other arm for balance, just stretching through. Okay, and then leaning back and stretching through the hamstring on that side. So today's been hard work. It's been a tough workout. Make sure that you do not ruin it by going off plan on your nutrition. It's so important. It's 9/10 of the law, the things you eat. Stand up, everybody. We're gonna stretch through our quad. Here's when you find out if you've got any balance. We just found out that maybe I don't, which is interesting. Who knew? And here's a nice little tip for you. If you squeeze, not actually with your hand, your glute, you transfer that stretch a little higher up the quad towards the hip flexor. And then change over to the other side. Have the knee that's not stretching slightly soft. And again, if you squeeze your glute, you're going to get a little extra stretch through the hip flexor there. And we're going to finish now with a calf stretch. So we just kind of lean a little forward, keeping the back leg straight, pushing into the front leg and stretching through the calf, keeping it nice and down with the heel. It's always a nice one. And then change over to the other side. Probably still recovering, your heart's probably still coming down. That's a nice thing. It's going to be a little while. You've done some hard, high intensity work there. And just give yourself a little roll over. Touch your toes, let your body hang loose. Enjoy it. You've earned it. Hang there as long as you want. Good job today, everybody. It's been a tough, intense phase one. We will speak to you very soon. Good job, guys. Okay.